What up? What's going on? What's happening? What up? What's going on? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's happening? Come on in. Come on in. What's happening? What's up? What's up? It's just an open chat, man. We could talk about whatever. You just want to chop it up, or you want to vent about. A lot of people talking about the election and all of that stuff. So, we can chop about whatever y'all want to. What's up, Ozzy? What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, just no tarot tonight, y'all. We're just doing just a general chat before I go to sleep. Just thought I'd come on, see what's going on with the family. I know a lot of people gonna be off tomorrow. A lot of kids gonna be out of school tomorrow. Not everybody, but some kids gonna be out of school. So just thought I'd come on and see what's happening. Where my beautiful face? You gotta go catch my face on one of the old lives. My question is, where's your beautiful face at? What's going on, y'all? Come on in. We just chopping it up. Just, general chat. If y'all wanna talk about something going on in the news or, whatever it is y'all wanna talk about, we could talk about it. We can talk about it. Tell King Fee what's going on, y'all. What up, what up, what up? What do you mean by push so much delay? How do you what do you mean by delay? How did they do that? Yeah, I haven't heard about that, but how did they delay the application process? What did they do to delay the process? Hmm. So what do Trump got to do with FAFSA though? It's a whole different department, right? Because FAFSA what? It's student financial aid. So what do student financial aid have to do with Trump? Yeah, I know. Well, he ain't president yet. He president elect. So he not sworn in until January. So you saying that they shut down? They took workers away from financial aid to work for the campaign? That's what you're saying? I don't understand what you're saying. So where can I read more about this at, or do you got like a link to a news channel or something that talks about this? I want to hear more about this. I'm not saying you lying or anything like that. I just never heard nothing about what you saying, so I just want to read more into it. That's all. Trump made the discovery of fast food trends from 2023 to 2024. He made the discovery of fast food trends. I'm not sure I understand what that mean by discovery of fast food trends. But how can he do that if he wasn't in office in 2023 or 2024? So how can he do that? I'm still a little bit confused about what you're talking about. Yo, what up? Welcome everybody who just came in. We just having a general chat. I'm just asking people, what's on your mind, or what's something interesting that you saw in the news. If you don't want to have the political talk, then it's cool. You can come in and chat about something else. I'm more than capable of having multiple conversations, so let me know. Let me know, and we could chop it up, y'all. That's crazy because the chat not even updating. That's funny. Dang, how they do that? Thanks. Too much salad mixed with White Castle. So salad and White Castle make the toilets flood. Black Widow, what up? What up, Musro? What's happening? I'm not doing tarot tonight, but I am just doing a live chat, just seeing what's going on, seeing what's on people's mind, seeing you know, if you want to talk about anything going on in the news. I know a lot of people still upset about the election, and what was on your mind? You was dreaming about me. You're like, man, why I keep dreaming about him? Let me go on YouTube and see if he's still there. For some reason, Black Widow, I can't remember anything about you. I can't remember nothing about you. I don't know why. Watching documentaries on ancient Egypt, time immemorial. You know what time immemorial mean? Yeah, Black Widow. I can't remember anything about you right now. I don't know. I can't remember nothing like where you from or none of that stuff. Normally, I'm pretty good at remembering people, but for some reason, I just drawn a blank when I think about you in specific. I don't know why. Normal, like I said, normally I'm pretty good with remembering people and some of the conversations we have, and but every once in a while I'd be drawing a blank. I ended up in a history rabbit hole. Loved it. Okay, so what you learn? Did you learn anything, or just a recap over stuff that you already learned, or you didn't share nothing? Okay, that's cool. So maybe my memory don't isn't wrong then. My bad. I was just thinking, like, dang, I remember the name, but I don't know much about this person. Yeah, I just like to get to know the people on here, man. I don't just look at the people here on my channel as just, numbers and viewers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really F with the people. You know what I'm saying? I really care about the people, so just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. What city was that? Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't hard to be, have multiple things, architect and stuff like that. Only as of recently has they made it harder to have a title, a doctor or a pilot or, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years ago, people had multiple different things. What they call like Renaissance men and stuff like that. Like, how old is you, Black Widow? We can make it if we try, just the two of us. No, okay, yeah, I do remember that. You don't remember the name of the city? I think people do worship those old religions. Uh, it's uh, just not as advertised. But it's definitely still out there though. What's the plan for 2025? Samaya, what up? When your birthday, Black Widow? Happy Monday, Samaya. What you doing? What you got planned for your birthday? Can I go? We can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. I'm chilling, Samaya. I'm on my way to sleep. So I thought I'd hop on for a little while and see what's going on with the family, seeing what's going on with the people. I be missing y'all. Those tarot cards be wearing me out sometimes. Well, so I first really got into tarot back in like 2000, maybe 2019. So I'm still kind of relatively new to this thing, right? So I was just going through, I'd say 2018 at the earliest, but I want to say like 2019. It might even, could I say 2020? You know what? It might have been closer to like 2020 because I remember shortly after I got my deck, and I know for sure I got my deck in 2020. But anyways, I just was going through a lot of stuff in my life, and not only was I going through a quote unquote spiritual awakening, right, but I was also just going through stuff socially, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't know how I came across the tarot reader because I had been into like spiritual stuff for a while, but I don't remember the first tarot reader I came across, but I just came across a tarot reader, and I think it was like a tarot reading for a Scorpio or something like that. I can't remember. And the reading I got was just on the point. It was just on money. So like I was like it was like in synchronicity with what I was going through in my life. So eventually uh I started following more and more, and and the ones I would follow, they would be fairly accurate. So they did a few things for me, right? They gave me like clarity, insight, and they also gave me like confirmation. You know what I'm saying? And they gave, and so it helped me broaden my perspective, and it helped me to embrace some of the stuff that I was going, some of the transformations that I was going through. So fast forward, like I bought some tarot decks and stuff. I took a tarot class. Like I actually paid to learn tarot, right? I don't knock nobody else for, for learning tarot, however they learn it. But, I learned tarot like the classic old school way of tarot. And so what made me like start doing readings for other people was just I just want to help people for real. Like tarot is cool. I like tarot, but really my passion is really like with like life coaching and stuff like that. Like that's where I really get to show my my abilities, or like that's where I really shine at. You know what I'm saying? Like giving advice and stuff like that. Like tarot is cool, but tarot is very limited in what it can do, ethically speaking, right? Because people use tarot for any and everything, and That's cool, but ethically, the way I learned tarot was that tarot, we only use it for certain things, and that's that, for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, all in all, man, the reason why I do what I do is because I want to be able to bring people together. I want to be able to help people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it was like when I was going through my self awareness journey. When I first became conscious and aware of the who, what, when, where, why, and how of myself and my role in the world. Like it was very lonely, like because I didn't know nobody who was really into the stuff that I was into. And when I get into something, I deep dive into it. So because I was so into religion and spirituality and divination systems and stuff like that, I didn't really have too many people I could turn to. So my thing is that I want to be that person that people can turn to, right? Whether I'm entertaining, whether I'm coaching, whether I'm pulling a tarot card and giving advice and insight or whatever it is, I want to be like a confirmation that you on the right path, whether you just started out on your path or maybe you've been on the journey for a little while and things get lonely and you get unsure about yourself, whatever the thing is. I just want to be able to provide the things that what tarot did for me, I want to be able to give it to other people. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm working on the tarot school now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base my tarot school is gonna be largely based on how I learned tarot, and I'm gonna dive in on this card. So how my class is gonna be set up, where it's gonna be like a theory class, like history of tarot. Then it's gonna be like the intention behind tarot, like the do's and don'ts of tarot and stuff like that. And then after that, it's just gonna be a deep dive into the cards, how to read the cards, and the different symbolisms that within the cards and all of that stuff. Cause it's a lot of stuff in the cards. Like it's astrology in the cards, numerology in the cards, a bunch of stuff. So it's a lot of different types of, there's a lot of different schools of symbolism is hidden within the cards, and that's why I like to stick with Rider Waite or illustrations of the cards that's close to Rider Waite, because I feel like the Rider Waite decks and the ones that's close to Rider Waite, they give you the most in depth visual symbolisms inside the card, because the numbers mean something and the suit means something, but the combination of the two is expressed through the symbolism of the card. And there be a lot of hidden things in the cards that a lot of people miss because they don't know how to truly decipher and they don't know how to really read symbolism. But hopefully, um, I'll be able to teach people in a way that they can understand it. Like, cause like the biggest thing for me was being able to draw multiple cards together and give a reading based on multiple cards. But what I learned was that now what I know is that sometimes when I pull multiple cards, they might not, even though they might be pulled for a specific person or a situation, they don't always necessarily have to go together to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Like I might pull three cards and two of them might be together and one of them might be separate. Like you can have multiple different layers of insight or multiple different layers within one reading alone. And so once I realized that, that kind of helped me out a lot. Because, like I said, each card could just be a single message, or I can pull you 3 cards, I can pull you 6 cards, and not all of them, they can, you know what I'm saying? It could be just different things within a message, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know a lot of people struggle with being able to read the cards in real time because I'm not gonna lie, like being able to give people live readings and being able to connect with everybody and give them readings and to give them advice and to channel the cards and all of that stuff like that takes a lot of work, and I salute a lot of those OG tarot readers who be reading the, like, you know what I'm saying, because they, whew, it's been times where I struggled because I didn't really understand the meaning of the cards, and but this, so it's so the cards is supposed to work side by side with the person asking the questions, right, and the person that's interpreting the cards. But really, the so really the thing about tarot is being a synchronicity with the subconscious or being a synchronicity with the spirit, right? So us being here together right now, we're in sync, right? So then the cards that we might shuffle and pull is destined to be pulled because of the synchronicity that's taking place. So the message that I give you, you know, because I might pull a card for you and then pull the same card for somebody else, but the card might stand out to me differently. You know, I might see different things in the card. But really what that is that's the subconscious speaking or the spirit speaking. You know, we use all of these words or whatever, but I like to stick to provable words and not theoretical, or, you know, I don't want to talk theoretically. I want to use the science, right? So, yeah, I have tarot cards. I just need to learn how to read them. Well, yeah, so like I was saying, it's multiple parts that go into it cuz it's not all the cards and it's not all the reader, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? The cards is used to bridge the gap between your subconscious timeline and me being able to read what's going on your timeline, if that makes sense, on your life path or whatever, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not all the cards and it's not all the reader either, and it's not all spirit. It's really a combination of all things because all those elements come into an alignment whenever you're doing a reading at a specific time. What's up, Loon? What up, my girl? What's happening? What's up? What's up? I'm tired, so I'm sorry if I'm just rambling on, but I really enjoy the cards. So I just get tired sometimes because, like I said, it take a lot of work doing that live. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of work. Not much. Just got off work. Really? What time you get off? What else you want to ask me, widow? 11 p.m. What? I didn't know OnlyFans had a time, shifts. Since when OnlyFans did shifts? You went out on location for your OnlyFans? She said, "I'm not on OnlyFans, you weirdo. I do not do that." My bad. I know. I forgot I wasn't supposed to tell nobody. Yeah. Hey, she out on location with the OnlyFans, like Girls Gone Wild. Remember Girls Gone Wild used to be out on location at the beaches and stuff like that, at the college parties and shit. That shit was so funny, man. Don't ruin the bag. Oh, I know you don't do that. I'm just joking, man. Well, I don't know if you don't do it or not, but I'm just joking. I like to talk shit, man. You don't like what? You don't like me joking, or you don't like OnlyFans? Oh, yeah, I'm just joking. But shit, just because you do OnlyFans don't mean you got to get naked. Like it's book clubs on OnlyFans. Like people hold Bible study on OnlyFans. Like there's podcast on OnlyFans. Like it's a bunch of stuff on OnlyFans. It ain't just sexual oriented content on there. You was told, huh? Wink, wink. Yeah, though. Nah, I mean, sex sells, so it is what it is. But yeah, that ain't the only thing that's on there. That's just we live in a sexually suppressed, hypersexual society. So whenever you get, I don't know. That whole thing is just weird. Like she said, there is a lot on OnlyFans. I used to be a lot of gamers before it was porn on there. That's where the cheat codes were. I'm too shy for OnlyFans. Only so many ways to play with your kitty. I don't have time for it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen too many kitties being played with, so I'm interested in that. Say I'm too shy for OnlyFans. That's how it goes, I guess. You won't catch me dead in that world hyper sex stuff. Yeah, that's cool. It's all good. Imagine being sexually suppressed in a hypersexual world. Yeah, I know. That shit is weird, man. I don't understand. I don't understand how you could take something like sex that's a part of the human program and try to suppress it. Like that's going to cause mental illness all in itself. That's just like making people feel guilty for eating. Like that's gonna cause mental illness. Like this shit is so backwards. Like I'm so confused about the day and the time we live in. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. sexually suppressed in a hypersexual world. Yeah, man. I be wanting to have deep conversations, man. But people only be interested in the free tarot readings. But I be wanting to have real conversations, like being sexually suppressed. Like we live in a society that makes it cool for like how can you make sex taboo? Like that just don't make sense to me. That's just like making pooping taboo or burping taboo or like you can't make something that's a perfectly normal thing taboo. Like that's that's gonna confuse people. That's gonna fuck people up, man. That's why we have so much shit that we going on these days now is because this experiment that was America. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but this shit is an epic fail. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Yeah, all of those things might be true, but my question is why? Why are those things true? What's the cause of it? What's the stimulus? Like what's the thing that kicked those things off? They need to police the content and stop letting children see that shit. Man, I don't even want to get started on that shit because they telling 5-year-olds that it's okay to change your sex. So it's like if that ain't the weirdest shit in the world, like don't get me wrong, like I remember being a kid and playing house and stuff like that, not knowing what the hell I was doing, right? I'm talking about like young, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine what these kids is going through nowadays because it ain't no playing mommy and daddy, it's daddy and daddy and all of this weird shit. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying homosexuality is weird, but what I'm saying is telling a 5-year-old that they don't have to be the gender that they was born, that's borderline pedophilic, and that's just crazy. Like that's crazy. Like I wish I would have a baby and my baby is like 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, go to kindergarten or first grade, and then they tell me like, "Hey, I want to be a boy or I want to be a girl," and like, I'm sorry, but that's 5 years old, 6, 7 years old is not the age where you should even be thinking about changing your gender. Shit, you still you at that age you just starting to understand the difference between boy and girl. You're like, I don't know, man. Yeah, that shit is just crazy. Well, you can't say they prioritizing corporations because the United States itself is a corporate fiction. Well, you said it yourself. You said they treating people like chattel. Well, so first of all, if you using the word chattel, then that means that you understand what the fuck is going on because a lot of people don't even know that word. So they not treating people like chattel. You're born as chattel. No, we not behind. We actually leading the charge. We setting the tone. Only people with eyes to see and ears to hear feel like something is backwards. But no, we the lead. Remember, America is paved in gold. The streets is paved in gold. This. If you can't get into Canada, I mean, a lot of people. This is their first destination. You know, a lot of people. This their first destination. They can't get into America, then they go to Canada, then they go to Great Britain and France and shit. But shit, this is the place to be. I be meeting people from all over the world. I be like, why did you come here? Why did you come to America? Shit, I be meeting people from all over the world, man. And don't get me wrong, like we got all the major landscapes here, from desert to Great Plains, the mountains, and we got tropical, and you know what I'm saying? Like we got all of like it's a lot of beautiful things in America. Like we got one of the most vast and unique landscapes for one country to have all these different types of environments. Like it's beautiful, man. Like I said, we got deserts, we got great plains, we got forests, like we got everything here. Like, well, that's because each state is a sovereign nation state. So originally they was nation states, and maybe Black Widow can tell you a little bit more about this using words like chattel, but it's divided. So how I describe the United States is like the United States of America is like the NFL, and each state is like the different teams in the NFL, right? Or like the NBA. You got the NBA, right, which is the federal side. You know what I'm saying? Washington D.C. is like the NBA, but then you got each state is like a team that they all got their own uniforms. They all got their own. You know what I'm saying? They just come together to create the basketball league. No, we're not setting the tone. We are declining. But what I'm saying is that what's going on here is being emulated out throughout the world. I don't think we behind. Maybe the general public is behind, but I don't think we behind. I think we got a lot of technology. It just the technology. See, it's a difference between the technology that exists versus the technology that you can buy from Walmart. It's two different things. It's two different things. It's two different things. We got technology. Now, whether we can use it or whether it's being used on us is two different things. I mean, it depends. So I mean, it depends. Me and you could talk about whatever. Me and you as individuals, we could talk about whatever. You don't have to participate in that. No, no, no. You don't got to participate in that conversation. It is shit. I mean, Some people get it, some people don't. Some people want to address it, some people don't. I mean, yeah, ask me something. Just because, like, if I say something to her about something or something like that, we don't have to, me and you don't have to talk about it or, whatever, whatever. You know me. I be holding multiple conversations all the time. I be holding three, four different conversations at once. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Shit. Yeah, we ain't got to talk about that if you don't want to. You ain't got to chime in on that or get at your energy or nothing like that. Your energy is precious. And I'm not just saying that because you a cutie pie either. But no, in all seriousness, though, you got to protect yourself. What you been doing for self care stuff lately? Done anything fun? How was your Halloween? What's your plans for Thanksgiving? I'm definitely not celebrating Thanksgiving. Um, I do celebrate Thanksgiving in the form of giving thanks, but as the traditional holiday in the historical sense, I definitely won't be celebrating that. I don't like the history of it. I definitely don't like the commercialization of the holiday. Um, I to be honest with you, I think it's backwards. I think we got people on this planet from Mars. As far as self care, I gotta. So it depends on what you consider self care because so by me talking to so many people, I realized that everybody got their own definition of self care, and and a lot of people don't necessarily agree with what I think self care is. So what do you mean about self care? Halloween was cool. Of course, I ate some candy. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is a pagan holiday. It's not about what you're talking. It's not about what you are talking about for more wheel of the year stuff for me. I don't know what wheel of the year means. I'm glad I bought pumpkins early fall because Christmas drinks are out now. I'm glad I bought pumpkins early fall because Christmas drinks out now. Yeah. So what they doing is they doing holiday seasons now, right? Not just a holiday season at the end of the year, but they're doing holiday seasons. So what they're doing is that you're going to start see remember maybe 15, 20 years ago you would see certain things like a couple weeks before the holiday and then it turned to maybe like a month before the holiday. So some holidays you're going to actually start seeing them advertise the holiday a month to 2, 3 months in advance before the holiday actually come through. So what they learned was that they can advertise certain holidays for 2 months and it's going to be profitable for them. So I'm glad I bought. Oh, I already read that. Like Yule is Christmas, Ostara is Easter. I don't know what Yule is. I never heard of that. You got to break that one down to me. I love cookie butter, but I wanted to enjoy pumpkin spice and apple cider a little bit longer. Well, I think apple cider gonna be going for a little while longer. So half of the shelf's gonna be apple cider, and then the other half gonna be eggnog pretty soon. But yeah, man, they literally got holiday seasons now to where they're gonna be advertising certain holidays a month to 2 months in advance, sometimes three, depending on what stores you go to. Man, I think I had eggnog like twice. I never really got drunk off eggnog, but I think I had eggnog once or twice. It wasn't that bad. Nah, I don't know the differences between what you mean, Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog? Yeah, nah, I'm not really big into eggnog, so even if I did have it, I probably wouldn't even know it. I'm not really a trendy person. Like I really don't go with the trends. Like I'm really pretty much myself throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Like I stick to what I stick with. I like what I like, and I stick to my guns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. See, I'm like that. Like whatever I like, I'm into it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a trendy person. Like, oh, you got to wear white before Labor Day, and you know, you only cook turkey on Thanksgiving, and like I know people who only eat tacos on Tuesday. Like me, I'm the type of person that I love tacos. I eat tacos 2, 3 times a week. Like I don't care about Taco Tuesday. Like get it out of my face. Eggnog and cereal. I'm surprised I never seen an eggnog cereal before. I'm shocked about that. I'm surprised I never seen and ice cream. I never seen eggnog ice cream either. Watch now. I done put it out there. Now watch. In the next 2 years, y'all gonna see eggnog ice cream and y'all gonna see eggnog cereal. Watch. Mo, you seen eggnog ice cream before? Okay. Eggnog cereal. I mean, look, they got cinnamon toast crunch. They got waffle crisp. They got all this other shit. Cookie. What's that? So cookie crisp. Shit. They even put in Little Debbie's in ice cream. So I know that they gonna have some. Eventually, they gonna make some eggnog ice cream. I mean, some eggnog cereal. I ain't gonna lie. I predicted them putting cones in cereal. I have been saying that shit for a long time because it's like, I mean, ice cream cones and ice cream. Because my thing is, we got everything in ice cream except for ice cream cones. And now we got like the American Dream ice cream and all of that stuff. Like I was like, man, I have been saying because I love waffle cones. I love waffle cones, and I'm like, why haven't they put in waffle cones inside ice cream yet? Like it's been a couple things, like that where I spoke it, and then next thing you know, 6 months to a year it pop up. But that ice cream one, that one was one that took a while. But I had been saying it for a long time, and then boom, it started popping up. Yeah, it's a couple different ones. Like I said, the American Dream is one of my favorites because like I love caramel, and it's hard. And this is how I know they be listening somehow, some way, right? They probably be in a dream. They probably be sleeping, dreaming, channeling me somehow, some way because I always say this, like I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but I love caramel. And like it's hard to find like things with caramel that either isn't super salty or got a lot of peanuts in it. No, this was way before YouTube. But like the thing I like about that American Dream ice cream is that it got just enough chocolate to soothe my chocolate cravings, which is crazy. Which is crazy because I don't really like chocolate all like that. Like before I became like if y'all didn't know, I'm a diabetic. So it's like before I became a diabetic, before I started taking insulin, you couldn't pay me to eat a chocolate chip anything. A chocolate ice cream, chocolate chip cookie. Like at the most, I would eat like maybe I would eat like a Twix bar, but that's because they don't have peanuts. Or I would eat like I love white chocolate. I love Hershey's and cream. Now I do love like the Hershey's and cream cookies and cream bar. And I did kind of like I did. I'm not gonna lie. Before I became a diabetic, I did like the cookies and cream ice cream. But besides that, you couldn't pay me to eat a Chips Ahoy. Like you couldn't pay me to eat a chocolate chip cookie or chocolate nothing, chocolate ice cream, chocolate cake. Like at the most, I'll eat a marble cake, but like well, I still don't eat German chocolate, but like it's just certain things that I just wouldn't eat. And then ever since I started shooting that insulin, it's like I be wanting chocolate. I be craving chocolate so bad. I be fucking chocolate up now. Cause my candy was like I said, I don't eat peanuts and stuff like that. So like my go-to candy was always like gummy bears, Laffy Taffy, Skittles. Like I like fruity, chewy candy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my jam. I like gummy bears, gummy worms. You know what I'm saying? Sweetest fish. I like flavors. Flavored stuff. I think I had the green tea one time and it was good. I'm not really a dark chocolate fan, even though the bitterness is okay. I'm not really. I like I said, my thing was white chocolate. Oh, but now I'm okay with milk chocolate. Now I'm okay. Like the regular Hershey bar, I used to only eat those if they was frozen. Peaches and cream, where's my scoop? You pre-diabetic? Do you know why you pre-diabetic? And do you know how long you been pre-diabetic? Mm. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, this shit is happening too much, man. Men, women, black, white, every that shit just. Oh, I don't want to talk about this topic right now, cause I'll fuck around and lose my channel right now. Yeah, it's amazing that so many people become um diabetic, and then next thing you know, I mean, it's amazing that there's so many people becoming diabetic, and most of the foods in the grocery store got tons of sugar or tons of carbs in it. Some of the things that make you wonder, right? What is SEGs? I don't know what SEGs is. SIGs? I don't know what SEGs is. Yeah, it's very profitable for those who benefit from it. Oh, sex. Oh yeah. All right. Good night, beautiful. So everybody left me. That's how y'all feel. What up? Widow, you gone too, Widow?